Hi Aries, welcome to the channel. Today's reading is all about your no contact situation. So we are going to take a look at a situation between you and your person who you are either intentionally in no contact with or you haven't heard from in a while. Maybe you've drifted apart a little bit and you want some insight as to what's going on with this situation. So I have prepared multiple oracle decks and a tarot deck. And what we're going to look at is we are going to look at a little bit of your energy, their energy, what happened between the two of you in case maybe there's some confusion. Maybe we can clear that up. The shared energy between the two of you, possible outcome, and then I have lots of advice messages prepared for you. So, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It is so nice to see you again. Keep in mind it is a general reading. Take the parts that resonate, leave the rest. As always, I am so excited to get into the cards and see if we can't get you some messages. I know that sometimes no contact situations can be very painful, so if emotions are running high, take a deep breath and know that my readings contain both light and shade. So we're going to look at all parts of the situation, okay? All right, so opening your reading today, we have inner core solidity. So I think this is such a beautiful, beautiful card because it reminds us, this whole deck is based on science and I'm kind of a nerd. So this card reminds us that the inner core of the earth is molten and liquid, where the outside of the earth is a hard crust and it holds everything in, So there's a couple of interpretations that we have with the symbolism here. It could be that you are keeping it together despite how you feel inside. You're, reflecting out this hard exterior, putting on a brave face. There is also a dove here in this card, and so that's very hopeful also. So it's possible that the two of you may feel a gravitational pull towards each other, or you're really trying to hold a connection together despite whatever circumstances are going on. So very powerful opening. And then here we have coming to life. Okay, so someone in this connection may be waking up to the connection itself, or quite possibly maybe something else is going on and it's coming to life, like, becoming aware of something. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot says. So, tarot messages for Aries, no contact. So this is your energy. So you are showing up to the reading today with the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Coins, and the Magician. Your person is showing up to the reading today as the Three of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay, Aries, so I feel as though for some reason, Aries, you went into protective mode. So this is a snapshot of the present energies. So keep in mind, it's based on all of the potentials that we have right now. So you do have the power to change this at any point, okay? So I feel as though you are in protective mode. You've set up some pretty firm boundaries. And I feel for some of you, these boundaries have to do with your home. You may have given someone the boot, or maybe they gave you the boot and you're concerned about the home. So for some of you, there's a message here about the home. For some of you, this is also about schedules. So you may be holding a firm boundary around your schedule and your time. So you may be focused really hard on something, like trying to keep your mind focused on something, kind of let the situation evolve as it is. With this Magician card, there are a number of interpretations to the Magician card. The typical one is you're manifesting. You have all the tools before you to manifest your desired reality. Yes, that is very, very true. However, the other side of the Magician is he can also be forcing the matter. He can be covert in nature. And what I mean by that is just kind of behind closed doors. So the way I'm reading that as it relates to your person, which we will get to, is that I don't think that the two of you're very clearly in a no contact situation, or you're not sharing a whole lot. And I feel as though you might be very focused on your day to day, what is in front of you, not really broadcasting a whole lot. Like, I don't see you posting a whole lot on social media. Like, I don't see you necessarily grabbing attention from this person. Okay. Now your person, wow, look at this. They have the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. So there was very obviously a fight. And it's the kind of fight that really upset them. You may not know this, but they were very upset. They were also, their ego may have taken a hit. So you may have called them out on some BS. For some of you, yeah, I'm seeing a call out, like I'm seeing a retreat. It's like you called this person out and then you may have retreated, is what I see here. Okay. So there were harsh words, and your person was either really heartbroken or deeply, deeply disappointed in the situation. And I think that they kind of ran the other way. I don't see them running towards you at this point. They might be doing some traveling right now also. They there's a message about vehicles here. So that can be literal vehicle or it can be a metaphorical vehicle. Like if it's an actual vehicle, you could be dealing with someone who, is traveling, they travel for work. If it's metaphorical, then they may see this as a vehicle for change. Like this argument that the two of you had was probably very revealing. I have the sense that somebody said something unexpected. It's like it may have been you, like blurted out a truth that you may have been holding deep down inside. And they may see this as a vehicle for change. And like you just don't know it yet. All right, so I don't think I'm going to have enough room here. There you go, heart. There we go. Is that right? Okay. Try to keep everything all even, but sometimes I miss. Okay. So let's see let's see how we got here. Let's see if we can understand how we got here. Some of this may be news to you. Some of it you may already know. It'll help you determine if it's your reading or not. If you decide it's not your reading, I will link the no contact playlist at the end of the video, as well as your playlist, your Aries playlist. That's too many, but clearly wants to speak. All right, so we have the Hanged One. Oh gosh, the Lovers, and the 7 of Coins. All right, so what I'm getting here is that someone got impatient. Someone wanted a decision to be made, okay? And this was a very important decision. But with the Hanged Man, I have the sense that that decision wasn't being made, or there's this hesitation, overthinking, okay? There's also something here about ethics. With the Lovers card. So for some of you, there may have been some ethical, hanky business going on in the background, okay? But I feel as though with the 7 of Coins, it's like somebody was waiting and somebody was investing. Somebody was quite possibly over-investing. It may have been you. Because you have the coin over here. I feel like you were the one that was doing the investing. You were the one that was trying to make this happen, right? Yeah. So there's sort of that message of maybe things were being forced or are being forced. Even energetically, you can be forcing something, okay? Yeah, so someone here was investing and did not feel as though their investment was paying off, is ultimately the story that I'm getting here. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the shared energy between you. Shared energy between Aries and their person. You have a lot of Gemini here also, Gemini and Taurus. So that may be someone who you're connecting with, does not have to be. Shared energy here, we have the Knight of Coins, the Wheel, and the Page of Coins. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of messages, so let's piece through them. So for some of you, something is changing, but it's changing very slowly. And it may be you, Aries, because you may be going from the Queen down to the Page. It's like you may be realizing that perhaps you were overinvesting. I think you may be learning a very difficult lesson at this time, Aries. So let me just hold space for that. This is probably a very difficult situation for you. So you may be doing a lot of learning about what it means to overgive to someone. And you may be reflecting on, meeting someone at their level, or like where they're at. Each of us as individuals only have so much capacity. And that may be what's coming to life in you is your boundaries. Okay. You may be learning that like you can't force someone to do anything, and that may have been what was going on with some of you. So with this wheel, I'm also getting a sense of moodiness. And with this Page of Coins, like maybe for some of you, be careful of your mindset right now. If you're feeling mentally and emotionally tired, take a break, give yourself a rest. For others of you, the situation is the energy is changing. It's changing very slowly, but what it's changing into is something very practical. I feel as though maybe your person wasn't really giving a whole lot. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it makes me think that maybe they're rethinking things very slowly. But really what I'm seeing here for the majority of you is a downshift here with the wheel right here. So we have Queen, Knight shifting down into the Page. So I'm really seeing a downshift. And I think maybe that is your energy. That is like you might be kind of retreating it back. And if you are, I hope you're putting your energy on yourself and focusing on your recovery. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to pull some oracle cards, and then we will pull some outcome cards here in a moment. Okay. So I've got the Hidden Truth Oracle. These are very direct messages. They're typically from your person. Okay. So just FYI. So Aries, if you're enjoying the reading and you haven't subscribed already, I invite you to do so. I'd love to have you as part of my community. And hit the like button if you haven't already. It lets me know I'm doing a good job. Also lets YouTube know that you like the video, and it will send it out across the universe. So I wish I could share my good news with you. Yes, so that sort of speaks to something is changing, but someone's still holding back. So if someone has good news that they want to share, you may be hearing from this person soon, because something is coming to life. We have this coming to life card. Let's see, what else do we have? And right here we have, we need to let each other go. So I'm getting the push-pull that you might be feeling in yourself right now. That or one of you is hanging on. So many things remind me of you. So one of you may be hanging on while the other one is trying to disconnect. Okay. And if that's the case, then it reminds us, these cards here remind us that, maybe retracting some of your energy is a wise move at this point. Okay. All right. So let's take a look here. See the world as beautiful. So I think for some of you, I really feel as though this energy is sort of downshifting and like coming back to you. And maybe you're reinvesting in yourself right now. The cards are definitely encouraging that as a way to help you through this time. All right, so I'm going to pull potential outcome cards, and then I have more oracle messages for you to help you get to that point if that's what you like. Now, keep in mind, it's all based on potential. You do have free will, and you have the power within you to change this outcome if you don't like it, or you can foster it if you do. Okay, so here we have the Two of Coins, the Hermit. Wow, and the King of Coins. Hello, hello. So what I'm getting here is that this time apart is causing your person to really level up. Okay, so I have decision and balance here. I have soul searching and listening to intuition here, stepping into the power of the King of Coins. Well, we have the Queen of Coins here. That's you, Aries. That's kind of where you're at. So they could be stepping up to become your divine counterpart. So that's like that's a married couple or something similar, okay? But it will be like in alignment. This is also a card of alignment. We have two cards of alignment here. So they could be coming into alignment to make the decision to choose you, because they weren't choosing you up here. They were not choosing you. They were waiting. And I think that your retracting of energy is going to wake them up, come to life over here, and they are going to potentially choose you if this is what you want, okay? If this is what you want, then you can foster this. If this is not what you want, if you've decided that you need to let each other go, then you are prepared for when you hear from them, and you can decide how to respond accordingly. So that is not what I saw coming. That's quite beautiful. So let's get into the oracle advice. Okay, so this is for you to help you during times of stress or frustration. We have enhance. I'm going to take that as, enhance and see the world as beautiful, enhance. So I'm going to say what this means to me for you, Aries, is to really shift your focus on the abundance that you currently have in your life. I know it can be really difficult when you're triggered by something, but if you can take very small steps and just for a moment or two, think about something that really makes you happy that's in your life right now. And what that will do is that will start enhancing your reality. And over time, with these baby steps, you'll start feeling better. Okay. And when you feel better, you think more clearly and you can make more discerning decisions for yourself. And then we have enjoy. So the cards are reminding you to enjoy what is in front of you right now during this time. So I feel as though with this, like it's already been set in motion. So I'm sort of getting the sense of like, sort of surrender to it, let this play out, let it kind of roll through is really what I'm getting. Okay, let's do I think this is a Lover's Oracle. I don't know what this is called, but we're going to pull some cards from it. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Ooh, so some of you, your person may be planning a very, very romantic reconnection between the two of you. So let's pull another card here. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I wonder if the two of you, when your person comes back, they're, King of Cups is solid, like showing up for it. It can also include an apology. Someone who is secure enough in themselves to apologize is what I'm getting. I think this is turning out really lovely for you, Aries. All right, we'll get a couple more here. Forgiveness. Look at this. We've got two forgiveness cards. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. that. So I think the two of you, I think the universe will bring the two of you back together. Or, if you want to take the action and bring yourselves back together, like if you want to be the one to initiate that, cards are saying give it a little more time, but it's looking good for you. So we'll pull one more Aries and then we'll send you on your way. Contribution. Okay, so maybe you have something to contribute to this too, right? Like you can be part of this forgiveness. It's going to take the two of you to come back together and do it together, okay? Aries, this is so beautiful. It's been an honor to read your cards. Let me know how it resonated. I always love connecting with you, my fellow Aries. You're the best. So best of luck in this situation. I wish you all the best, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye-bye.